Mr. Paul Davis. How you doing, Gaffer?
I'm all right, Stu. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, you got over the trip on Saturday, and obviously the adverse result, as it were.
Yeah, watched the game back Sunday. Similar to what I thought on the day, really. I didn't think we were great with the football. Sort of a nothing game. They score a worldie. We have a couple of chances that we probably should do better with. But, you know, if I'd have said to you 7 games ago we'll win 6 out of 7, I think we'd probably take that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was a game where we had lots of half chances, I think, in the game. Just weren't quite on the ball to get them into the net.
Yeah, no, like I said, I think we were not quite at it with the ball for some reason. Spoke to a couple of players on Sunday, Monday, and they seemed to agree and didn't really know why. Maybe because of the pitch, like you said on Saturday, was not adverse to passing the ball great. So, you know, we didn't do that. We missed a couple of players that out through injury, but, you know, it gives opportunities for other people to come in and stake a claim. And, you know, then we've got a bit of a break now before next Tuesday.
Absolutely. Now, we lost Dan Lafferty. Understand that you've appealed.
Yes, we have. The football club have put an appeal in. We believed quite strongly on the day that you know, Laffs was rash. Let's make no mistake about it. He was rash. He was frustrated. It was the end of the game. But the lad must be 3 foot in the air before Laffs gets there. So I politely asked the referee after the game, you know, why did he send him off? And he said because of the speed of the challenge and the contact he made. I said, okay, so if we can prove that he made no contact, would that be a red card? He said, no, that would be a yellow card. So the video evidence that we've sent into the FA clearly as a VO can be in under floodlights and a rainy day, shows that Laffs actually doesn't make contact. We hope that the appeals board look at it willingly and we get that news tomorrow.
Absolutely. And the thing is as well that Laffs has already been sent off when he trying to avert a chance around the post at Inkbarrow.
Yeah, he saved a goal line one at Inkbarrow, so I think that means you get an extra game whatever they decide. So, you know, I think serious foul play for what it is two matches, and then an additional one would be 3 matches. But like I said, hopefully it's turned over tomorrow, because Laffs isn't that player. He's never intentionally hurt anybody, so hopefully they can look at it the right way.
Absolutely. Now, no playing additions this week to your squad or ensemble of coaches and stuff, but we've got Josh Field coming on board.
Yeah, Josh, I met him on Monday. It's been in the pipeline for a week or 2 now that he's expressed an interest. I think sort of through the chairman and him had a number of conversations about what he can offer the football club moving forwards, and you know it sounds really, really exciting, because ultimately the role he's got is a professional football role at a non-league club, part-time club. So if he can fulfil his attributes and what he's good at for us, then that'll be absolutely brilliant. Hopefully we can find the next Jack Grealish, as it were, in the Midlands, and get him playing for Stratford Town. You know, the next young one out of an academy or out of a lower level. We've got a few targets that we're looking at maybe to bring in the summer. Maybe not quite ready yet, but in the summer. And that'll be Josh's main role, and we're really looking forward to working together.
So he's coming in head of recruitment. He's just told a similar role at Leamington, as well as being club secretary as well. So he knows the league, as it were, because he's been about a little bit.
Yeah. Obviously, he was with Leamington when they were in our division and got promoted into the National League. So he obviously knows this league and the league above. We sort of wanted to try and keep everybody in their roles, so Chris will stay as a secretary, so Josh will be able to purely focus on recruitment and looking at players in and around the area that we can bring in.
Now, we've Saturday off. Obviously you're going to be training on Saturday to keep the boys sharp and everything. Mm-hmm. And then Bishops Stortford, I mean, they're going to be wanting to prove a point here, aren't they? Because they feel are done by. They've already been to the committee room and lost. And we've got to play them again on Tuesday night. But I think there'll be a bit of grit to that one, won't there?
Yeah, and I can understand it. I can understand it. from our side, you know, it was 2-1. We just scored. We had the momentum. So there's an argument to say we'd get a chance, whether we'd have scored it or not. Who knows? They were on a really, really good run when they came here. I think they had a 100% record in the league. And obviously now we're in January. It's impossible to have a 100% record in January. So we're in a good place. I think they're in a pretty reasonable place as well. It is frustrating when you have to play again. You know, we had Hales Owen abandoned as well, but we've got no complaints over that. So, you know, it's a game of football at the end of the day. We have to play it. They've been through the appeals procedure. They've been told they've got to play it. So what will be will be. We'll have to be ready for Tuesday night.
Have a good couple of sessions, Gaffer.
Cheers, Stu.